Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Make America Think Again with Shauna. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for your subscription. Please like, share, and comment as well. Matter of fact, you might want to dive in on this one. I think that we really need to be paying attention to what is going on in Qatar. My spidey senses are going up. There's something there. There's something happening there. And let me show you how it may be connected to some previous events. So what we saw yesterday was this attack on one central location in Qatar. We found out this morning that it actually was not in like a offset area. It was actually in the downtown area of Qatar, a heavily populated area with people, several people in this building. So Israel had told us that, oh, it was a targeted attack and we took out the leaders of Hamas. And come to find out this morning, they didn't take out any of the leaders of Hamas. And other people died. I think one of the sons was killed. And then I think somebody else who worked with this, let's say, cabinet of leaders for Hamas. But not the direct 4 or 5 leaders. So there's that. So that was, the mission was not accomplished if that was the actual mission for them to take out these leaders of Hamas. And then 2, you said that it was an isolated area and a very direct target. And we come to find out that was not the case. And then it was on the ground of Qatar. Now, what you need to know about that is the U.S. has a good relationship with Qatar. Well, at least we did before today. And then the leaders of Hamas have come out today and said that they hold the U.S. government responsible for this attack, not Israel. So what is the truth? What's really going on? And then I want you to go back to last week when the U.S. government, the Department of, I'm not going to call it that. It is the Department of Defense. Congress has to approve that change. You can't just randomly change names. You can change some placards, but you just can't randomly change the name. So you have the Department of Defense taking out a boat near the coast of Venezuela. We don't have any receipts. We have no idea why this happened. Well, we've been told that it was some drug cartel on this boat, but do we know that for sure? No. We were told that 11 people died. Do we know that for sure? No. This administration has provided us no receipts, and they're getting us into more shit. More shit. So now you have Qatar pissed off at us because they're like, wait, why are you doing this on our, well, I thought we were cool. Why are you doing this on our grounds? Israel, this was supposed to be them being responsible for this. And now Hamas has come out and said it's America that's responsible for it. And we're still trying to get questions answered about what happened in Venezuela last week or off the coast of Venezuela. So I want you to connect it to this, though. My mind, when I'm hearing all of this, goes back to about 3 weeks ago when Zelensky was here, and in the Oval Office, Zelensky said, well, we haven't had elections because we've been at war with Russia. And Felon 47 latched onto that. You could actually see the teeny tiny light bulb that might be in existence in his brain go off. And he was like, wait, so you haven't had elections because you've been at war? Let me tell you, my spidey senses started going off on that day, and it's doing the same right now. So if they can't accomplish what they're trying to do in blue cities with deploying military and National Guard and trying to rile people up to where they do something so they can come in and say, oh, we got to declare martial law and we got to take over. Since that hasn't worked out thus far, so that means they can't claim war against us, basically the American people, then maybe we got to start something with somebody else. Maybe that's the thinking. Because I'm telling you, The closer and closer we get to the midterm elections, you really have to start paying attention. They know that they are poised to lose. Republicans are poised to lose. They know people are losing their jobs. They know people, hospitals are already shutting down. They know the first group of people have started to lose their SNAP benefits. They know the first group of Medicare recipients are starting to lose their benefits. And they know by next year, this shit is going to be really bad if we continue down this path. People are losing jobs, and thus they're losing their homes. So pay attention, folks, pay attention. Something is brewing. Something is afoot. And I don't know if they're trying to incite something with another country, or they're definitely trying to do it here, for sure, especially all the cities that they're trying to go to. But if they can't move us to a point to where they can declare, oh, total control and justify the military being on the streets, I think they might try to do it with another country and start an actual war with another country. So pay attention to what's going on in Qatar and Venezuela.